Singapore is a small city-state in Southeast Asia, located just south of Malaysia. It's known for its high-tech infrastructure and cleanliness, as well as its multiculturalism. Singapore's population is made up of Chinese, Malays and Indians who all speak English fluently. But each group has their own dialects and languages as well. Singapore is also famous for its food. There are dozens of different cuisines represented here. Getting around Singapore is pretty easy, thanks to its well-developed public transportation system. The MRT, Mass Rapid Transit, is a fast and efficient way to get from place to place, but it's not the only option available. You can also take buses or taxis if you prefer not to ride on trains with other people. If you're looking for something even more unique, check out the city's iconic trishaw rides. The MRT network consists of 5 lines that cover most areas in Singapore: North-South Line, NSL, East-West Line, EWL, Circle Line, CCL, Downtown Line, DTEL, and Bukit Panjang LRT, formerly known as BPLRT. Accommodations in Singapore. The city is divided into several districts, each with its own unique flavor and personality. Central Singapore. This area is the heart of Singapore's business district. It includes many skyscrapers and hotels, as well as shopping malls and restaurants. Orchard Road. Also known as Shopping Street, Orchard Road is lined with upscale shops and restaurants that cater to tourists and locals alike. If you're looking for souvenirs or luxury items like designer clothing or jewelry, this is where you'll find them. Chinatown. This neighborhood has been around since 1819 when Chinese immigrants first settled here during colonial times. Today it remains one of Singapore's most colorful neighborhoods thanks to its vibrant street food scene. Try out some Hainanese chicken rice. Bustling nightlife scene. There are lots of bars here, and historical significance. It's home to many temples. Festivals and events. Singapore has a variety of festivals and events throughout the year. Here are some of the most popular ones. Chinese New Year. This is one of the biggest events in Singapore and is celebrated in January or February. The streets are decorated with red lanterns and there are dragon and lion dances, fireworks, and lots of food. Singapore Food Festival. This festival happens in July and celebrates the diverse range of food that Singapore has to offer. There are food tastings, cooking demos, and other culinary events. National Day. This holiday celebrates Singapore's independence and happens on August 9th. There's a national parade, fireworks, and other festivities. Shopping in Singapore. Singapore is a shopper's paradise, with plenty of malls, markets, and boutiques to choose from. Here are some of the best places to shop. Orchard Road. This is the most famous shopping street in Singapore and is home to luxury brands like Chanel and Louis Vuitton. Marina Bay Sands. This mall has over 800 stores and is located near the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Haji Lane. This is a trendy shopping street in the Arab Quarter and has lots of local boutiques and cafes. Nightlife in Singapore. Singapore has a vibrant nightlife scene, with plenty of bars, clubs, and other venues to choose from. Here are some of the best places to go. Clarke Quay. This is a riverside area with lots of bars and restaurants. It's a great place to go for a night out. Marina Bay Sands. This hotel has a rooftop bar with amazing views of the city. An Siang Hill. This is a trendy area with lots of bars and restaurants. Cultural attractions. Singapore has a rich cultural heritage, and there are plenty of attractions that showcase this. Here are some of the best places to go. Chinatown Heritage Center. This museum showcases the history of Singapore's Chinese community and is housed in a restored shophouse. Kampong Glam. This is the Malay district of Singapore and has lots of colorful buildings and mosques. Little India. This is the Indian district of Singapore and has lots of temples and shops selling traditional Indian goods. Final thoughts. Singapore is a fascinating city with a lot to offer visitors. From its vibrant food scene to its stunning architecture, there's something for everyone here. Whether you're looking to shop, eat, or explore the city's cultural attractions, Singapore is sure to leave a lasting impression on you. So why not plan a visit today and experience everything this amazing city has to offer? Nature and Parks. Singapore is a city that's surrounded by nature, and there are plenty of parks and green spaces to explore. Here are some of the best places to go. Gardens by the Bay. This is a massive park with lots of different gardens and attractions, including the famous Supertree Grove. Makritchi Reservoir. This is a great place to go for a hike or a jog. There's a 10 kilometers trail that goes around the reservoir. Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. This is a rainforest reserve with lots of hiking trails and wildlife. Museums and art galleries. Singapore has a thriving arts and culture scene, and there are plenty of museums and galleries to explore. Here are some of the best places to go. National Museum of Singapore. This museum showcases the history and culture of Singapore, from its pre-colonial days to the modern era. Art Science Museum. This museum has lots of interactive exhibits that explore the intersection of art and science. Singapore Art Museum. This museum has a large collection of contemporary Southeast Asian art. Beaches. Singapore may be a city, but it's still surrounded by water, and there are plenty of beaches to explore. Here are some of the best ones. Sentosa Island. This island has several beaches, including Siloso Beach and Palawan Beach. There are also lots of attractions on the island, such as Universal Studios Singapore and the SEA Aquarium. East Coast Park. This is a popular beach that's great for swimming and picnicking. There are also lots of food stalls and restaurants nearby. Changi Beach. This is a quieter beach that's great for watching planes take off and land at Changi Airport. Sports and recreation. Singapore has plenty of options for sports and recreation, whether you're looking to play a game of tennis or go for a swim. Here are some of the best places to go. Singapore Sports Hub. This complex has a stadium, an indoor arena, and lots of other sports facilities. Kallang Wave Mall. This mall has an indoor rock climbing wall and an ice skating rink. Singapore Polo Club. This club offers horse riding lessons and polo matches. Final thoughts. There's no shortage of things to do in Singapore, whether you're interested in food, culture, nature, or sports. With its well-developed public transportation system and its friendly people, it's also a great place to visit for tourists. So why not plan a trip to Singapore today and discover everything that this amazing city has to offer? Passport Chronicles. The chronicles of the most beautiful cities in the world are now on YouTube.